my name is Gabriel and welcome to my channel. And we have a special guest here today, and this is my niece.
Hi everyone, I'm Jasenia.
And so Jasenia, what are we going to do today?
We're going to eat Wingstop.
So we're going to have a Q&A and we're going to eat Wingstop. So this is going to be a, what is it called? A mukbang?
Yes.
Okay, we're going to do a mukbang today. And right now we're just waiting for our order. So it'll be here about another 30 minutes. Yeah. So we're just waiting patiently for our food to get here. So stay tuned, okay? So we just got our food and I got sweetened tea and she got an unsweet. I got an unsweetened tea. She got an sweetened tea. And then we got our wings over here. So let's see. Let's open our wings.
Okay.
Yeah. Ooh, it looks so delicious.
Mine is seasoned fries.
These look like they're regular. Wait, let me.
No, I think those are seasoned. These are regular.
Yeah, it tastes the same. Okay, so here. Did they give us some straws?
No.
No? So I guess we're gonna have to drink it from the lid to figure out which one is which. Hopefully this one's unsweetened because I don't like sweetened. I don't like carbs. I think this is sweetened. I think this is sweetened.
Wait, but you're tying it?
That's unsweetened.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't put my tongue in there. I just put it on the edge. Okay. So what's your first question, Jasenia?
Why did you want to become a doctor?
So, I've always liked helping people since a very young age. And I was always exploring options as I was growing up and what I want to be. I wanted to be a lawyer at one point. And I went on that path to become a lawyer, and then I figured out it wasn't for me. So I decided to go to the medical route. And when I started working as a medical assistant at San Jose Family Care, I realized I loved working with patients. I just love the patient interaction. So that's why I want to become a doctor. It's like, I think as a part of my nature is to help individuals to come through with their illnesses and help them live healthier lives. So that's why I want to become a doctor. So tell me a little bit more about you, Jasenia. Like, what do you plan for the future within the next year?
I'm planning to go back to school. I want to become a teacher. So hopefully that works out.
What kind of teacher do you want to be? Like, do you know?
Kindergarten teacher.
Kindergarten?
Yeah, because they're like little kids.
Oh, yeah. And you have a son of your own, right?
Yes. He just turned 1.
He just turned 1 just last Saturday. You guys, what's your next question?
What med school do you go to and why?
So I go to Saba University School of Medicine. It's out in the Caribbean on the island of Saba. It's on the island of Saba. So I'm planning on to go to the island this upcoming May 2021 semester. So I'm really excited for that. And the reason why I chose this because it's one of the top 4 of the Caribbean. Because I scored really, really, really low on the MCAT and I couldn't get anywhere in the US. So and I didn't want to take like MCAT for again. MCAT is like $300, so I didn't want to retake it. And so I just like chose like schools and that I felt was right for me, and Saba was the school that I felt was right for me. And plus, I've always wanted to go to Saba if I didn't get into a California school. So if I didn't get into a California school, I was going to go to Saba anyways. So I didn't get into any of the California schools, so my next option was to go to Saba.
Say if COVID wasn't a thing, would we be able to visit you in Saba?
If COVID wasn't a thing, probably yes, you would be able to visit me in Saba. But right now there's like so much restrictions that they're only allowing, at the moment, they're only allowing students and residential workers to go into the island. Don't kill yourself. Okay, so the next part of our questions is going to be, would you rather, right?
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to do would you rather questions. So she's going to ask questions, and then we're both going to answer it. So,
would you rather be able to talk with all the animals or speak all foreign languages?
this is a tough one. I would probably want to speak to all the animals, because it would be so interesting to like be able to talk to a squirrel, you know, like they're such intelligent little creatures, or even like to a fish. Like even though like they seem useless, they have a purpose in this world. So that's why that's what I want to choose, is to be able to speak to all animals. How about you?
I would want to speak with, animals, or speak to animals, but I feel like people would think I'm crazy. So I think I would pick foreign languages, because when I get my nails done, I can, whatever they're talking, I know what they're saying.
Are you talking about like getting like
Like a pedicure?
yeah, pedicure? I mean, sometimes they're like Thai women, and you want to know what they're saying in Thai.
Yes.
Okay, that makes sense. What would feel the worst if no one showed up to your wedding or your funeral? Which one would you feel worse, wedding or funeral?
I'd say wedding, because I definitely want people there that I care about. Funeral, I'm dead anyway, so I really don't. That doesn't matter.
I agree. I want people to show up to my wedding, because like it's like people that you care about, right? And then when you're dead, like who cares? It's like I'm dead. Like I'm not gonna care. It's like I'm gonna be in the ground or be up in heaven or hell or whatever I go to, but
in reality, I feel like people would probably show up to your funeral more than your wedding.
Probably because based out of respect for the individual, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
For your birthday, would you rather receive cash or gifts?
I want to say I'd rather receive cash, because what if I don't like the gift, you know?
Yeah, same.
Yeah, it's like if I get a gift, like I'll cherish it no matter what. Like whoever it's from, I'll cherish it. But like even if I don't like it, I'll cherish it with my heart. But other than that, I prefer cash.
Yeah, or gift cards.
Gift cards is the same thing as cash.
True.
It's like it's just in a
like
card.
to one certain place.
But not necessarily, because there's like multi-usage gift cards.
By the way, I'm eating Hawaiian wings and garlic parmesan. Oh.
What did I order again? Spicy Korean and Hawaiian. Right? Yeah. When you're old, would you rather die before or after your spouse?
That's hard. I feel like doctor because I wouldn't want them to go through the grieving or to grieve.
Yeah, same thing. I would rather go after because I could deal with both. I'm like that crow bitch that don't care if if you die or live before me. So I'll probably be.
But it's your spouse.
I know, but I'm that person. Like I adapt very well. So yeah, I'll miss them or whatever, but I think I'll be that one mean person that will just basically like, oh, he died, whatever.
Is that because you're a doctor?
Probably, it might be.
Would you rather always say everything on your mind or never speak again?
I'd rather speak my mind. Expression is key and power.
I'll never speak again.
Why?
Because whatever's on your mind, it comes out.
Yeah.
And I would rather.
Rather not speak again.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm fine with that.
Alright, I'll just speak my mind.
Okay.
Hopefully it's not like mean stuff. Would you go into the past and meet your ancestors or go in the future and meet your great-great-grandchildren?
I would say maybe meet my great-great-grandchildren.
Why?
Because, like, depending how far it goes back, like, because you know of them, but you don't know your grandchildren. Like, you know of them, but you don't know, like, them. I don't know how to explain it.
Well, with me, I'd rather, because my children, my great-grandchildren are going to be like in the future. So I want to know like my ancestors in the past, like where I came from. It's like, oh, you came from my family tree. You're very famous. Like what if I'm like related to a famous person? Like, I don't know. So I'd rather meet my ancestors.
What if your kids in the future are famous?
Well, that's in the future. I want to know the past.
I would want to know the future. Would you rather have more time or more money?
Well, time is more money.
Well, it depends on you.
I'd rather have more time because I feel like there's not enough time. But it's always good to have time management skills, but it's still, even if you have time management skills, there's still no time. Being a medical student, I feel like I have no time, even though I schedule my time wisely. Because you see me, I'm always studying.
Yeah, that's how I was when I was a college athlete.
Yeah, she was a college athlete at Detroit of University of Mercy, or something like that.
University of Detroit Mercy?
Yeah, that one. That one.
I'd say more money. Because can't go wrong with more money.
But what we're gonna do with that money?
Buy what I want.
Buy what you want, or are you gonna help buy your son what he wants?
For us, for me and him.
Okay. Like buy a house?
I would buy it. Depends on the house.
What kind of house do you want?
A house I can afford.
But that question asks if you have money.
I said money or time.
Oh.
I said money because you can die any second.
Would you rather win the lottery or live twice as long?
Win the lottery.
Same here. I don't want to live twice as long. Like, what if I live up to 100? I don't want to live 200 years old. I don't want to live.
Would you rather lose your vision or your hearing?
I feel like as humans, we're able to adapt better if we lose our vision, because hearing, like, we could just adapt to it.
So what would you?
I'd rather lose my vision.
Me?
Because, like, well, we're adaptable.
I'd rather lose my hearing because I wouldn't want to like
Well,
not see the world, or
you can see, but you can't really hear anything. Like, what if somebody else wants to talk to you?
sign language.
Oh.
And now they have like the hearing.
Yeah, but you lost your hearing, so that wouldn't work.
Would you rather be too hot or too cold?
Define hot and define cold.
Like
Like,
if you're...
is it like temperature wise? Like, would you want to be freezing or do you want to be like...
Yeah.
Okay. In the summer, it just depends. Depending on the weather. I'd rather be... I feel comfortable warm, but when it's like summertime, it's uncomfortable.
I don't know.
And that's a hard question.
I'd say... Actually, I would choose too cold. Because you can like cover in a blanket.
Uh-huh.
Or like summer, you can like go swimming, but it's more like winter and summer. I like winter.
I prefer winter, and then winter, like, I like being cold, so I could cuddle up in blankets and be warm and snuggle that.
But I like summer too. I don't know.
In summer, I can't really do that.
It's hard.
Would you rather go on a cruise with your friends or your spouse?
I'd say friends, because I don't have a spouse. And friends is more, I feel like you'd be more fun, like you have more fun.
I agree too. I'd rather go with my friends, because with the spouse, like, you may be limited to a certain amount of things and activities, while with friends, you're able to do more things.
Would you rather be without internet for a week or without your phone?
I already survived without my phone for a week. I just put my phone off to the side and not even worry the care in the world. And plus, also, when I go to the mountains, you don't have neither.
Yeah,
So, not always.
You don't have service when you're in the mountains.
Yeah.
But you can play games on your phone.
You can play, So I would say probably, I would say keep the internet and without the phone.
I'll do that too.
Because I don't really care for phones. Would you rather meet President George Washington or the current president?
George Washington.
Same here. It's probably good to meet like the very first president of the United States.
Yeah, and like, because we kind of know more about the president now.
Yeah, we already know what person he is, and he's a really good president, but we want to know, like, who George Washington was. Like, was he really that great of a president?
Yeah, I know more of, like,
more his personality and perspective back in the, like, in the 1766? Like, in the 1760s? So... yeah, they might have like different ideals than what we have now, so it would be a good idea to like explore those ideals. So that's it for today. So thank you for tuning in, and please comment, like, and subscribe to this video, and stay tuned for next week. Thank you. Bye-bye.